Good morning students, welcome to Basic Electrical Lectures. In this lecture we are going to study standard definitions of sinusoidal waveform. So the definitions are instantaneous value, waveform, maximum value, peak to peak value, frequency, time period, angular frequency and cycle. So totally 8 are there. Along with this 8 they are going to ask any 5 to 6 definitions, and marks also varies from 5 to 6 marks. So it is class number 10. I request all the students watch the videos in proper sequence and make the notes. By watching the video, make your own notes. We can define all these terms. Please copy down this waveform. So sinusoidal waveform, standard sinusoidal waveform. I will give the reason. Okay. In the last lecture of module 1, why we are taking sinusoidal waveform only. Okay, I will give the reason in the last lecture of module 1. So this is a sinusoidal waveform. So the time period, okay, this is frequency is 1 by t. So this is a maximum value, okay, Im, maximum value. If I take quantity current, it becomes maximum current. If I take quantity voltage, then it is Em. Similarly, so this will be minus Em if the quantity is voltage, and it is minus Im if the quantity is alternating current. So now this is the instantaneous value. So at instant t1, this is the value. Okay. Next, this is instant t2. At instant t2, this is the value. Okay. Now this value I can write I1 or E1, and this value I can write minus E2 or minus I2. So next is peak to peak value. So from here to here, okay, from positive peak to negative peak. So this quantity is called peak to peak value. This quantity is called peak to peak value. Okay, now using all this, we can define this standard definitions. Guys, what is the first definition? Instantaneous value. Define instantaneous value. As the name says, the value of an alternating quantity at that particular instant is called instantaneous value. Please note down. The value of an alternating quantity at that particular instant is called instantaneous value. See, for example, at instant t1, at this particular time instant, what is the value of the quantity? I1 or E1. Okay, got it? So for example, we can write at instant t1, what is the value? I1 or E1. Similarly, at instant t2, what is the instantaneous values? Minus I1 or minus E2. So make a note, instantaneous values are always represented by small letters. Okay. See, instantaneous value. That's why I written small I1 and E1. Instantaneous values should be written in small letters. So that is a meaning for a definition for instantaneous value. Okay. Now at this instant, what is the value? Maximum value. At this instant, what is the instantaneous value? Minimum, 0. At this instant, instantaneous value is 0. That is called instantaneous value. Next, waveform. So define waveform. So waveform is written on the board, is called waveform. No, not like that. See, we have so many instants, okay, like this. By joining all the instantaneous values, okay, like this, you can write it. So don't write these lines in your notebook. It is only for understanding. See, at each and every instant, there is a value, okay. At each and every instant, we have instantaneous values. Now, by joining all the instantaneous value, so if I join from here to here, by joining all the instantaneous value, we get a shape. We get a shape that is called waveform. It may be sinusoidal waveform, square waveform, or cosine waveform, any other waveform, triangular, trapezoidal, whatever it may be. Okay. So by joining all the instantaneous value, okay, we get a specified shape that is called waveform. Okay, that you write it here. Next, maximum value. What is maximum value? See, this is the maximum value, Im or Em. Okay, how you can define maximum value? So the value, standard definition, the value of an alternating quantity that occurs only once, in each half cycle is called maximum value. Okay, look at here. See, in this positive half cycle, one value that occurs only once. Okay, what about other values? See, this value and this value, see, the same magnitude occurs twice. That is not maximum value. The value which occurs only once is called maximum value. See, at this instant, we get a maximum value Im or Em. So, in a positive cycle, the value occurs only once. What is that value? Maximum value. Similarly, in the negative half cycle, this is the value occurs only once. Rest other values occurs twice. Okay. The value which occurs twice, that is not maximum value. The value which occurs only once in each half cycle, that is called maximum value. Please write out. The value of an alternating quantity that occurs only once in each half cycle is called maximum value. So it is denoted by, if the quantity is current, maximum current denoted by Im. If the quantity is voltage, maximum voltage defined as Em. Okay, got it? Next, peak to peak value. So by the name suggest that it is defined as, write down, it is defined as the total height of the waveform, measured from negative peak to positive peak. Okay, the total height of the waveform measured from negative peak to positive peak, or from positive peak to negative peak, is called peak to peak value. Got it? The total height of the waveform measured from negative peak to positive peak, or from positive peak to negative peak, is called peak to peak value. That's why they are not specified here. Positive peak to negative peak, or negative peak to positive peak. Both are correct. Okay, so they written peak to peak value. So how to represent this? If the quantity is current, we are going to write like this: current peak to peak. Okay. If the quantity is voltage, we are going to write like this: voltage peak to peak. See, we can also write peak to peak is nothing but twice the maximum current, twice the maximum value. See, the total height is equal to twice the maximum value. What is the maximum value you got in half cycle? Multiply by 2 times, you will get peak to peak value. So peak to peak value is twice the maximum current. Okay, if the quantity is current, peak to peak current given as 2 times of Em. Next, if the quantity is voltage, we can write 2 times of Em. Okay, got it? Fine. Next is define frequency. Okay, you all know frequency and time period. What you can define frequency? The number of cycles completed per second. Okay, write down. The number of cycles completed per second is called frequency. So you can write definition. What is the definition of frequency? Cycles per second. Okay, cycles per second. Got it? So let you consider one cycle completed. We have taken one cycle. Okay, what is the time taken to complete the cycle? Okay, in seconds we can write time. Seconds denoted as time. So 1 by time is called frequency. So unit of frequency is hertz or cycles per second. Cycles per second or hertz, both are correct. Then what is time period? the time taken to complete one cycle. The time taken to complete one cycle is called time period. So it is given by the equation T is equal to 1 by F. Time is equal to 1 by F. And unit of time period is seconds. Okay. It may be milliseconds or microseconds or nanoseconds. So unit of time period is seconds. Next, angular frequency. Angular frequency denoted by omega. So the angular frequency is denoted as the time taken to complete, the number of cycles, okay, completed, or the number of radians completed per second. That is correct. The number of radians completed per second is called angular frequency. Look at here. Okay. See, if I represent in radians 0, okay, pi and 2 pi. So the number of radians completed per second. So one cycle covers how many radians? 2 pi radians. Okay. What's the time taken? 2 pi radians per second. That is called angular frequency. So unit of radians, angular frequency is given as radians per second. So what is the time taken to complete one cycle? What is the radians for one cycle? For one cycle, how many radians? 2 pi radians. Seconds denoted by t. So 2 pi into 1 by t. So 2 into 2 into pi. Okay, 2 into pi. What is 1 by t? F. So angular frequency is given by the formula, okay, 2 pi f. Omega can be written as 2 pi f. Unit is radians per second. Okay, got it? So number of radians per second, or the number of radians completed per second, is called angular frequency. So unit is radians per second. Next is cycle. See, cycle is called alternating quantity. Means a set of positive values and negative values repeats at regular intervals of time is called cycle. See, we have positive set of values and negative set of values. The same thing will repeat after each cycle. After every one cycle, the same thing will going to repeat. That is called cycle. So write down. A set of positive and negative values repeats at regular intervals of time is called cycle. Okay, got it? See guys, all these definitions are very important. Okay. So next part we are moving to derivations. Derive RMS value, average value of a pure sinusoidal waveform, half rectified waveform, and full rectified waveform. So before going to that, we can represent this waveform in various forms in terms of instantaneous equation. So that we need to study now. So guys, please pause the video and then copy down. So write next heading, various forms of instantaneous equation. Next heading, various forms, very important, various forms of instantaneous equation. See, next, first point, we can represent a sinusoidal waveform in terms of instantaneous equation in this way. So instantaneous values are represented by small letters. So I can be written as I is equal to Im sin theta if the quantity is current. If the quantity is voltage, we can write E is equal to Em sin theta. See now, consider the waveform. See, whenever you have taken this equation while solving problems, you should keep the calculator keep the calc in degree mode. Keep the calc in degree mode. Keep the calc in degree mode. Now look at here. So it is written in terms of angles. The sinusoidal instantaneous values with respect to angle, that is sin theta. See now guys, what is this value? Maximum value. What is this one? Minus Im, if the quantity is current. Now put theta equals to 0. So 0 degree, 90, 180, 270 and then 360 angles. Okay. Now put theta equals to 0 degree. What is sin 0? 0. 0 into Im, 0. What is the instantaneous value at theta equals to 0 degree? 0. Next, put theta equals to 90. What is sin 90 value? 1. 1 into Im. So at 90 degree, what is the instantaneous value? Maximum. Okay. Next, put theta equals to 180. Sin 180 is 0. 0 into Im, 0. Next, put theta equals to 270. What is sin 270? Minus 1. It's minus 1 into Im minus Im. Okay. Next, put theta equals to 360 degree. What is sin 360? 0. 0 into Im, 0. Therefore, we can represent this waveform in terms of instantaneous equation like this. Understood guys? If the quantity is current, Im sin theta. If the quantity is voltage, Em sin theta. Okay. So I represent instantaneous equation in terms of angles. Okay. We can also represent in terms of radians. So this is first form. Now second form is put omega t equals to theta, or put theta equals to omega t. In the above equation, replace theta by omega t. Now I am representing in angular frequency. Okay. What is the unit of angular frequency? Radians per second. So same thing you write, I is equal to Im sin omega t. Replace theta by omega t. And E is equal to Em sin omega t. So whenever you have taken this equation, you have to keep the calculator in calc in radian mode. Okay, calc in radian mode. Okay, don't get confusion whenever omega is there. Okay, angular frequency. In problems, they will give like this. I is equal to 20 sin 628t. Something with the t. Something with the t is there, means that is in this form. Omega, what is omega value? 628. Okay, got it? Otherwise, they will give like this. I is equal to 20 sin 60 degree. Okay. Whenever it is in this form, you should take this one. Im sin theta. Okay. 90% in problems, they will specify in the radian mode format. Okay. In the radian mode. Okay, got it? Next. Another form we can also represent the instantaneous equation. Now put omega equals to 2 pi f in this above equation. In the above equation, put omega equals to 2 pi f. Then what happens? I is equal to Im sin, what is omega? 2 pi f into t. Then what is voltage? E is equal to Em sin 2 pi f into t. Now also you should keep the calculator in radian mode. Okay, keep the calc in radian mode. Okay, calc in radian mode. Radian mode. See, something t will be there. If there is a t, simply if it is t is there, you keep the calc in radian mode. Okay. So this is one form. And next another form, last one. Okay, another form, fourth one. I am going to write now. Put f is equal to 1 by t. In this previous equation, number 3, put wherever f is there, put f is equal to 1 by t. What is frequency definition? 1 upon time. So therefore your current will become I is equal to Im sin 2 pi. What is f value? 1 by t into t. So we'll get I just replacing f by 1 by t. Then what happens? 2 pi by t. Then similarly, current is written. Then voltage can be written as E is equal to Em sine 2 pi by t into t. Now also I should keep the calculator in radian mode. Radian mode. See the given question in the problem may be in either in form number 2, form number 3 or form number 4. So you should select the proper equation, and if it is either 2, 3 or 4th form, you should keep the calculator in radian mode. Okay. So how to remember in which side we should keep radian and which side we should keep mode. See guys, in an equation, if there is a small t, keep the calcium in radian mode. Okay, got it? If there is no small t, keep the calcium degree mode. Okay, got it? So this is very, very important. Okay guys, understood? Pause the video and then copy down. Pause the video and then copy down. Okay, fine. So next we can learn the logic. So what is the how this equation works? Okay, we need to understand the instantaneous equation with respect to waveform. Okay, effectively. So now next I am going to take one example. Okay, I am going to take one example. So they given some equation, some waveform. Okay, they given omega t. So instantaneous current. What is the maximum value? 20 ampere. And let you take frequency. Let you take frequency 50 hertz. Take frequency 50 hertz. My question is, okay, my first question is write down instantaneous equation. Write down instantaneous equation. Later calculate instantaneous value when t is equal to 2.5 milliseconds, comma 5 milliseconds, 7.5 milliseconds, okay, then 10 milliseconds, 12.5 milliseconds, 15 milliseconds, 17.5 milliseconds, then finally 20 milliseconds. So how to write the first one? Instantaneous equation. Look at here guys, what is the standard equation? What is this waveform? Sinusoidal waveform. Omega, small omega t is there. You should represent it in radian form. Okay. So what is the standard? What is the quantity? Current. So we can write I is equal to Im sine omega t. Okay. Now what is the maximum value? What is maximum value? Maximum value is how much? 20. Okay, you can write that. I is equal to 20 sine. Now you have to find out omega value. What is omega? Omega is 2 pi f. Angular frequency formula is 2 pi f. So 2 into pi. What is frequency given? 50. So multiply this. You will get around 314. What you got in calculator? Take that value. I return approximate value 314. So what is omega value? 314 t. So this is the answer for first question. So the waveform, the same waveform we return instantaneous equation. Now they are asking. So first you calculate time now. What is time value? 1 by frequency. 1 by 50 is how much? 20 milliseconds. Means the time taken to complete this cycle is how much? 20 milliseconds. For half cycle how much it happens? 10 milliseconds. For full cycle 20 milliseconds. So this is 0 milliseconds. Now where you will get 5 milliseconds? Okay, somewhere here 5 milliseconds. Where you get 15 milliseconds? Okay, somewhere here. Okay, what about 2.5 milliseconds? Here 2.5 milliseconds, and here 7.5 milliseconds. What about here? 12.5 milliseconds, and here 17.5 milliseconds. So my next question is, you should calculate the value, instantaneous value at the given instantaneous times. Okay, now you have to find out at 2.5 milliseconds, what is this current value? What is this value? I need to find out. Okay, so the maximum value is 20 milliampere. See, first question. In the second part, in the second question, okay, this is the solution for first. So in second, when t is equal to 2.5 milliseconds, so I is equal to, you type this equation, 20 sine 314 into, you type this timing here, 2.5 into 10 raised minus 3. 2.5 into 10 raised minus 3 milli now. Keep the calculator in which mode? See, in calculator, after sign you put bracket and close the bracket. This everything should come under sign. So keep the calculator in radian mode. Okay. By keeping calculator in radian mode, what is the answer you are getting? That answer you can copy down here. Okay, got it? Next, when t is equal to 5 milliseconds. Next, 2.5 is completed. Next, 5 milliseconds. Next, without solving, I can tell. Look at here. At 5 milliseconds, what is the value? Maximum 20 ampere. Okay, same thing you will get by writing this equation and solving in calculator. You will get 20 sine 314 into, you enter the time value here. Okay, do it in calculator. It will show 19.99999. You round up to 20 amperes. So this is the instantaneous value at that instantaneous time. Okay, at 5 milliseconds you will get this much. What about 7.5 milliseconds? How much you got in 2.5 milliseconds? Same thing you should get here. But without solving, don't write. Here 20 is there. In the middle 10 will be there. No, it's not like that. Okay, it is not like that. You will get less than, you will get around 14 or something. Okay, just go through that. Next, now without solving, can anybody say what is the instantaneous value at 15 milliseconds? 15 milliseconds? Yes, 15 milliseconds is here. After 10 milliseconds, negative cycle starts. 15 milliseconds is here. What is the corresponding? If it is 20 means, what is obvious the other side? Minus 20. So at 15 milliseconds, your answer should get how much? Minus 20. Okay. So at t is equal to 15 milliseconds, so I will get I is equal to 20 sine 314 into 15 milliseconds. 15 milliseconds. You will get minus 19.99999, round up to minus 20 ampere. Okay, got it guys? So like this, okay, like this, you do it for remaining timings. Keep the calculator in radian mode. Keep the calculator in radian mode. No sir, I am going to do it in degree mode. For this means, what you should do means, omega is there now, it is in radian. You convert this radian into degrees. So 314 is in radian. You convert 314 into degrees using the formula. Okay. What is 1 radian? 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degrees. Or 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radian. This is the conversion. Okay. You convert to this radian into degree, then you keep the calcium degree mode, then solve it, you will get same answer. Okay. So I am not sure about this value. Guys, it comes around 14.136. Check out in your calculator. What you got, that you write here. Okay. 100% you won't get half of this. Okay. It is not like that type of waveform. Equally dividing in each and every instance. It is exponentially rising waveform. Okay. So got it guys. So pause the video and please do it for all this remaining timings. You are going to understand at 20 millisecond you will get 0. But in calculator it is showing from 0.000 for this particular timings, 10 milliseconds, 20 milliseconds. It's not showing exactly 0, but it's showing near to 0. That you can round up to 0 value. Okay guys, so so what I done, this is understanding purpose. What is important for exam? Standard definitions are very important for exams. Okay. So guys, in the next class, we are going to do the derivations. RMS value, average value, form factor, crust factor. I will cover entire thing in one video. Okay. So guys, give like to all my videos. As soon as you watch the videos, immediately give the like. Okay. Or watch full video. If you are satisfied, then you can give like. Okay. So guys, subscribe, share, okay, and tell your friends to refer my videos, go through my videos, so that they can score good marks in university exams. Okay. So by Monday evening, I will finish all AC fundamental lectures. I will upload including problems. Okay. So at the last lecture, I will give reason why we have to whole word is using sinusoidal only as a standard waveform. What is the reason for that? That everything I am going to explain in detail. So guys, bye bye. Have a nice day.